Hey guys, happy Monday. Basically, today's the rucksack workout. So we're going to go through a full workout, which is going to be a good about half an hour, 40 minutes. And what we're going to do from there, basically, we're going to load our bags up as heavy as we like, but again, make sure that you know your capabilities. This is all done as a guidance. Basically, check your surroundings first to make sure there's no obstructions in your way, and also make sure you really do take on board what you're capable of. I will be offering alternatives for most of the exercises. There will be times when you can take stuff out or you can put stuff in as you go through, but this can also be done pretty much with all body weight as well. So anyway, the other thing to mention is if you're feeling dizzy at any point or anything's basically you're feeling faint or there's something a little bit wrong and you're not feeling quite right, just stop immediately and then take a little drink of water. Make sure we stay hydrated throughout. And yeah, so basically as we're going through, everything here I'm going to stick into my bag, I'm going to use it all, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to hand this over to the food bank afterwards. So basically just a little bit of fun, something to give back to the community, back to the charities, and basically all we're going to load it up. You can go as heavy or as light as you like. I've got two cans that are back on the sofa there that I might show just to show demonstrations for different ways you can do different exercises. So anyway, first bits first, we're going to pack our bag. So I'm going to try and make it as full as I can, so a bit of coffee, some pasta, some bread flour, some apple juice, looking full already just because of the size of them, some cans, obviously you've got some kidney beans, you've got chopped toms, got some fruit cocktail, kind of sad to get rid of that one, but you know, other people can like them too, some beans, and then finally some lentils and some rice. So, bag's looking nice and full. Make sure you secure your bag as well. And once we've packed our bag, we'll start into a warm-up, so we're not going to put it on straight away. So clip the bag up, make sure everything's nice and fastened, so nothing's going to go flying around the room. So just put that to the side, and as we start, we're going to do our warm-up. So as we do our warm-up, we're going to just basically go straight into it. So we're going to do 10 squats. So down into a squat, and up, and down into 10. Keeping nice and low, squeezing through your bum, all the way to the top, keeping your chin and your chest up. So we've got 4 more. Last couple. Again, this is just the warm-up, so no extra weight on top. So, as we go through to the next one, we're just going to do some lunges. So reverse lunges. So feet nice and shoulder width apart, going back down, sinking down to the floor, pushing through that front heel and up to the top. So we're going to do 4 on your left, and then 4 on your right. So down and to the top. So pushing through that front heel, keeping that chest up nice and high. The next one we're going to do is a down dog into a plank, into a push-up, just to get our upper body warmed up. So we're going to go down onto the mat, onto all fours. We're going to come up into a down dog position. Nice big stretch at the top. Rolling forward, coming down nice and slow, and then back up. Back into the down dog position. Again, rolling forward, down, and up. If you need to, do come down onto your knees, which I'll give you an example in the next one. So coming down onto your knees, just come back, forward, into a press up. I'm going to go one more, back, forward, into a press up. Good. So the last one we're going to do is a T rotation. So we're going to go into a nice plank position, going to come up with your foot out to the side, going to rotate up to the ceiling, and back down. Keeping the core nice and strong in the middle, swapping sides. So hips nice and low, up, rotate to the sky. So down, up, rotate. So one more each side. So up, rotate, down, up, and rotate, and down. That's just to get us a little bit warmed up. So in the meantime, I'm just going to set up my timer, so if you have any other timers as well, please feel free to set them up, chuck some music on in the background, and we'll get started. So the way we're going to work this circuit is basically, there's going to be 10 exercises. We're going to be 40 seconds on, 20 seconds off, and at the end of each set, We're going to have a minute break, and then we're going to have a little challenge in between each set. So there's going to be 3 sets. So if everyone's ready to go, then we're ready to go in 5 seconds. So 3, 2, 1, get your backpack on, and we're ready to go. So we're just going to go squat down, up into a hip open, down and up to the side, down and up. Again, if you don't have a backpack, you can use any kind of weights. So you could be holding your cans, you could be holding your wine bottles, or pretty much anything that's just going to add that little bit of extra resistance. So we've got 10 seconds left, then a nice big rest in between. So 3, 2, 1, just have a little rest and have a little shake out. So for the next one, you can either come to the front if you've got a yoga mat, go to the side, or you can turn out to the side. It's going to be a lateral lunge. So you're just going to go down and press back up into the middle. Down and press up into the middle. At halfway, we'll change sides. So let's go. So down and up to the middle. Nice and strong, keeping that chest up, your chin up, and driving through that heel. Keeping that back leg nice and straight. So you get 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. And we're going to change side. So go on to the opposite leg, out to the side, and back in. So driving and pushing through. Driving and pushing through. Again, if the weight feels hard at any time, feel free to have a pause, take some weight out, and have a rest. So if it's being a bit too heavy, please feel free to take any weight out that you need. The next one we're going to go into is a split squat into a knee drive. So go on back into that lunge, down, but up, and drive your knee up. Again, keeping your chin and your chest up. Then swapping legs at halfway. So ready to go. So back, then driving that knee up. Down, keeping your balance, and driving that knee right the way through. Again, if you need to, please feel free to pause, take any weight out of the bag. So go back to change over, and change over. The left leg back, and driving through. So this is very leg heavy at the start. You're going to get into some upper body stuff in a little bit. There's a little bit of core to finish off as well. So 3, 2, 1, and have a rest. So the next one we're going to do is this ordinary press up. Again, going down onto your knees, hands just under shoulder width. You'll get up and then pressing down, or if you want to, come down onto your knees and come up. If you feel like you need a rest at any point, again, feel free. So up, and let's go. So nice and slow. This is all about control and strength. Pushing through the heels of your hands and up. Keeping your core nice and strong. Just that little bit of extra resistance on your back just means just a little bit of extra weight. If you need to, again, just come down to your knees, keeping your hips nice and straight, through and up. So we've got 3 seconds, 2, 1, rest, and change. So we're going to take the backpack off for the next 2 exercises. The next ones we're going to do, just grabbing the bag on either side, we're going to do straight leg RDLs. So from here, keeping your chin up, chest up, back nice and straight, coming forward till you feel stretching your hamstrings, and then driving up and pushing those hips forward. So let's go. So up, keeping your chin and chest up, shoulders back, and up. There's a slight bend in your knee if you need to. Again, keeping your chin and your chest up, shoulders back. If you need to, just drop the bag to the side, come down, and use the bag for something to touch. So down and up. So 10 seconds left. It's a short, sharp circuit with lots of rest because you're using a bit of weight. So have a rest. The next exercise we're going to do is an overhead push press. So coming into a front squat, Gonna go down and pressing overhead. If you're struggling with that, just keep it in a front squat or a goblet squat, and down and up. If you're having cans or anything, put one in each hand and lift them above your head into a shoulder press. So up, keeping it nice and balanced. Brace your core on the way down and pushing through those heels, driving up that bag to the roof. So keep going. You're already halfway. So push through those heels and keep your chest up, your chin up. The bag stays nice and tight to the body as you press. And overhead. So last 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Good. So the next one's a bit of a core exercise. So there's two variations here. So we're going to go into a plank position, but we're going to come forward of the bag, hands underneath your shoulders. We're going to grab onto the handle of the bag, and we're going to pull through, trying to minimize the rocking of your hips. If you want, just come into a plank position. We're going to hold it for 40 seconds. So pulling through and across. Trying to minimize that movement of your hips. Keeping those hands underneath your shoulders, pulling through. The challenge is trying to grab the bag, especially if it's got lots of straps. So through and up. So you're already halfway. Through, keeping that core nice and strong. See my hips tilted there as I'm fatiguing. Keep it nice and strong. If you're struggling, just come down with your hands underneath your shoulders. Maybe bring it in and tap. And rest and down. So we've got 3 more exercises to go on this round. Next one I'm going to go into is a Russian twist. So grabbing the bag or the cans, you're going to go up, lifting your feet, twisting to the side and through. You can also have your feet on the ground. So ready to go, and let's go. So through, twisting that bag across, keeping your core nice and strong. Again, progression, you can keep them up, you can cross your ankles if you like. Or bringing it back down again, coming through to there, and back across, keeping that nice rhythm. So you're not trying to go as fast as you can. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So keep challenging yourself. Remember, this is only round 1. So if you need to, at the end of this, take some weight out of your bag. So 3, 2, 1, and have a rest, have a breathe. Next one I'm going to do is an overhead sit-up. So I do recommend when people doing this for the first time, use a couple of cans. We're just going to go hands straight overhead, lock those cans in together, and you're going to sit up and touch the roof. If you want to go advanced, grab that bag. So up and through. So these are the core exercises we're going through now. So got this one, and one more, and a nice long minute rest where we get a drink and we hydrate. Remember to breathe. So you're over halfway, keeping those hands nice and arms nice and straight. If you need to, drop it to the side, place your hands over each other and up and through. Again, it's a warm day outside and have a rest. So next one we're going to do is a glute bridge. So bringing your feet, so your knees at 90 degrees, your feet shoulder width apart. What we're going to do is push through the heels, you're going to bridge up to the top, pause at the top and back down. And again, that's the first option. The progression from there is having the bag resting just on your thighs. So up and squeeze. Up and squeeze. If you find this hard on your hamstrings, bring your feet a little bit closer to your glutes. If you feel like you want to work your hamstrings, take it further away. Even have a bit of a play to see what the difference is. So up and through. But for now, nice and neutral, 90 degrees. Pushing to the top and squeezing at the top. So pausing at the top, then coming back down nice and slow, nice and controlled. So 10 seconds of round 1, through and push. The last little bit, 2, 1, and have a rest. So have a breather, have a bit of a drink, got a nice long minute rest to go. So let's pause the timer. So let's try go for a minute rest, then we've got a little a little challenge in between. So I'm going to do a push-up ladder. If anyone's heard what these are, we do one push-up, the other person does one push-up. So when I do one, you rest at the top. When you do one, I'll rest at the top. So I've got my lovely helper on the side who's going to be doing it with me. So, having a bit more of a rest, I'm going to go down and assume the press up position. Again, absolutely fine to come down onto your knees. So what we're going to do is make a triangle with your thumb and your fingers. So making that triangle, we're going to come down, pushing through the triceps and up for one. So once everyone's ready in position, we'll get going. So for the more advanced option, come up to the top. So I'll start, so going down for one, then down for one. Then I'm going to go down for two, and then you all at home go down for two. I'm going to go down for three, then you're all for three. So resting at the top, but holding that plank position. So then into four. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Your turn. Making sure you keep your core nice and strong on the way down. So this is our last one. So we're just going to go to 5 and call it there. 3, 4, 5. And then partner, your turn at home. And have a little rest. So rest and relax. So have another minute's rest in between. And then we're going to go again. So again, this is the time where you take some cans out. Take whatever you need out. If it's going to be hard. That was round 1. We've got 2 more rounds of that to go. So start getting ready. Again, this is all down to your own capabilities at home. So we're going to start getting ready. So backpack on. If you're using a backpack, if you're not using the backpack, especially for the first one with squats, so just holding him up into your chest, coming down and up. So, I'm going to get ready to go in 10 seconds. So start preparing physically and mentally for this. As you can see, I'm quite out of breath, and that was only round 1. So, hope you all can follow at home. So down into our squat and open up. So down, squat, and open. If you're using the cans, hold them in nice and tight to your chest. You can just go into the front squat and don't worry about the open part. So if you're using body weight or using your backpack, up and around. So you're halfway. So nice and wide in the squat, pushing through and opening that hip up. Balancing on the opposite leg. Pushing through that heel for the last 5 seconds. So 3, 2, 1, and then have a rest. The next one again is the lateral lunges. So going out to the side, across, pushing up, back into the middle. Again, check your surroundings. So 10 seconds more rest. Enjoy the rest while you've got it. So 3, 2, 1, out to the side, up to the top. Keeping that chest nice and high. It's always good to keep your eyes up as well. Just keeps your chin up. Pushing through your glute. That bum cheek, and up and in. So you're halfway, so let's change sides. So out to the side, back to the other side. Again, chin and chest up. A lot of people might find this a little bit easier actually. We're having the backpack on because it keeps your centre of gravity a little bit further back. That's where you need to be strong in the core. So have a rest. So we're on to our split squat into a knee drive. So again, lunging back, down, up, keeping that chest nice and high. Use your arms if you need to. So another 5 seconds rest. So breathe. So I'm jealous of you all out there because you have the luxury to breathe. So through. So keeping that balance, driving up through that front heel for 20 seconds. So balance, just like a sprinter's run. So through and up, keeping your chin and your chest up. So 3 seconds to go. And we're going to swap over. So right leg or opposite leg back, driving up, keeping it balanced, staying nice and strong. So last 10 seconds. So drive that knee, push through that front heel. Keep that chin and chest up. And have a rest. So the next one we're going to do is the press ups. Again, there's no shame in coming onto your knees. If this is too hard, take it off. So coming down onto the floor, hands under your shoulders, and we're ready to go. In 3, 2, 1, into our press ups. So nice and strong in the core, pushing out. So try breathing in, breathing out on the way up. Breathe in and breathe out. Thank you, helper. So if you have a helper and decide to throw a towel at you, not throwing in the towel, she's just saying you should probably get your nose to it. Thank you, helper. So last 10 seconds. The last little bit. So keep driving. If you need to pause at the top. So 5, 3, 2, 1, and have a rest. So, have a little wipe down if you need to. And we're going to go to the next one. So taking the bag off. We're going to our RDLs. So holding at the sides. What we're going to do, this one's got 2 straps, which is absolutely perfect for this. I only just discovered them. So forward, keeping your chin and chest up, and shoulders back, feeling that bit of a stretch in the hamstrings. So after the first bit, this is more of an active recovery. So your heart rate should be nice and high, breathing should be heavy. Just like me, you should not be able to finish a full sentence. I did not do that deliberately. So down and up. Keeping that form nice and strong for the last little bit. So 5. So 3, 2, 1, and have a rest. So the next one's going to be the overhead push press. So again, if you're using the cans, you use the bag as well. Using the cans, nice and tight to your chest. Coming down, pressing out overhead. So down, pressing up overhead. So let's go. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So feet a little bit wider than shoulder width apart, pushing through those heels, sinking down nice and low with your bum, but keeping your chin and your chest up. Again, if you want to go more advanced, I think that's a bit too easy. We're going to go through and press overhead, keeping nice and strong through the core as the bag comes down, not letting it drop below your shoulders, but coming down into the squat with it. Let the bag be your friend. Hopefully you can do a lot of good. And have a rest. So now we're onto the core part of this. So again, we're onto the pull throughs. So bring the bag to the side, coming up onto a plank, and I pull it through, keeping nice and stable in the core. If you want the option, so coming up into your plank, hands underneath your shoulders, we're going to tap our shoulders. Just keep tapping. So tap and tap and tap. Keeping nice and strong, trying to limit any movement in those hips. So again, pull through. Yeah, that's a bit easy for me. I'm going to fix that yoga mat up later. Got 20 seconds to fix it up. Grab onto anything you can on the bag and pull it through. So 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Good. And have a rest. And have a breather. Oh, I remember practicing this the other day. It's rather intense. So, next one I'm going to go on to is the Russian twist. Again, you can use your bag if you like, hands if you like, can beans, or 2 if you like. So through, because they do nicely interlock, coming through, use it just like you would a dumbbell. You can bring those feet up keeping nice and strong in that core, and across, and through. Again, using the bag as well. So up, across, to the middle, keeping that tempo. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So last 10 seconds. The last couple exercises. So 3, 2, 1, and rest. The next one again is going to be the overhead sit-ups. Option is using the cans, one in each hand, interlock them, keep them above your head. Try not to go too far towards your knees. What you're going to do is squeeze up and down. Not coming all the way up, just crunching up and down. That nice, slow control. The reason why we're doing this like this and not a normal sit-up, because when you do a normal sit-up, you use your neck, your shoulders for momentum, and even start to recruit your hip flexor. If you're someone that's tried sit-ups before, you might feel a little bit tight in the hips. This is what we're trying to avoid. So we're using our core, being nice and strong, keeping that tempo. If you need to pause, pause, but try and keep that tempo nice and have a rest. So on to our last one, which is the weighted glute bridge. Again, option is either go body weight or cans together. Hold them just above your pelvis, just on your pelvis, when your hip flexors, and squeezing up to the top. If you've ever done this in the gym, you have a bar, it's called hip thrusters, so down and up. So keep that weight right in the middle, nice and strong. Again, use that bag if you want. Challenge yourself. If you're finding anything easy, always try and go that one little extra mile. There's a saying I did a long while ago. Always try and do that little bit extra, because if you don't, somebody else will, and they'll beat you to whatever your goal is. It's very competitive though. So through 3, 2, 1, and rest, and have a nice big rest. Use a towel, have a drink bottle, you can stay on the floor if you like. Make sure you're breathing, keep your shoulders open. And through. I'm going to wipe off because I'm going to start losing grip on things. So our challenge in between these rounds is going to be a side plank. So you can either come onto your knees, so you're on your elbow underneath your shoulder, come onto your knees and coming up. That's option 1. Option 2, feet on top of your other foot, coming up and holding. That hand can be up in the air for balance. Option 3, for those diehard ones out there, is up and holding into a star, holding that leg up. So, I'm going to get ready to go. I'm going to do 30 seconds on each side. So find your side. I'm going to be starting in 4 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and up. So 30 seconds each side. I'll keep you right. So up, driving that hip forward, bracing through your core, nice and strong in the obliques. So this is the side plank, keeping that shoulder over that elbow. Protects your shoulder, keeps everything nice and strong. If you want to try, come up. But we've got 5 seconds. So 3, 2, 1, staying up the whole time. Onto the other side. I've got tight hip flexors, so this becomes a little bit difficult. Don't worry about the beeps. We've got 20 seconds to go. So holding and holding. So nice and strong. Remember those hips forward, elbow underneath your shoulder. And holding up. If you need to, come down onto your knee. 2, 1, and have a rest. And that's our little active recovery done. So another minute rest. I'm going to go again. So have a drink of water. If you're like me, wipe yourself down. It's a warm day outside, relatively. Well, not compared to back to Australia. But we all know the Scots and the Brits love a complaint. Well, the Brits. So, back on. Cans at the ready if you want to use them, or even just body weight. So we've got 30 seconds or more rest. So have a little bit of a drink. So prepare mentally. So again, Doing this all for fun for various different causes. Keeping the backpack on, we've got another 20 seconds rest. Keeping this backpack full of all the food I'm going to donate when the next time I go to the shops. I was going to do it tonight, but rightly so, with isolation I want to limit my trips to the shops until I do my next workout, next grocery shop. Can't breathe and talk. So ready to go in 5 seconds. So 3, 2, 1, chin up, chest up, nice and high. Rotate through those hips, down, push through those heels, up and around, sitting back into those heels, pushing through and up and drive. So you're halfway, so keep going. This is the last round. So try, if you can, use those hands. If you can't, that's fine, but push yourself. It is a Monday, set yourself up really well for the week. So 3, 2, 1, and have a rest. Then we're going to go into those lateral lunges next. If you need to at any point, stop, have a drink. 10 seconds more rest. So nice long rest periods on this one. So ready to go? So 3, 2, 1, out to the side and up into the middle. Nice long natural lunge. Keeping those knees over your toes. Feet point slightly out to the side. Pushing through that heel. Keeping your chin up, your chest up. Driving. Use those arms if you need to. Swapping sides. Through and up. Through and up. So, standing leg, stay standing. Going out with your left or your right. Going out to the side, driving up. So 3, 2, 1, and again, have a rest. The next one's a split squat into a knee drive. So, I'm gonna go again. So 10 seconds. And start preparing. Get your breath on board. This is the hardest bit. So 3, 2, 1, we're down, and we're driving up. Drive. For 20 seconds on this leg. So up and through. I always like to do things timed rather than repetitions. I find it's a little bit more beneficial when you're tired. Just to go through. So swap sides. Up, so you're not pushing yourself too hard. Keeping that balance. Focusing. Pick a spot in the wall in front of you. And drive. Drive. So last little bit. 3, 2, 1, pause and have a rest, and we're on to the press-ups. So, gonna go back down, keep breathing, that is the key. So we're gonna go down onto the press-up position. So in and through, in and through. Come down to your knees if you need. Keep going and focus. Don't focus on my words now. There's a charging cable on the kitchen counter. There's my phone's a little bit low on battery. How embarrassing. So coming through. Again, if you need to, go up, push, and struggle your arms. You should really be feeling this through the chest. And through. 3, 2, 1, and have a rest. So the next one we're going to do, taking the backpack off your back. And come down into our IDLs. Keeping your legs nice and straight. Coming down, pushing up, keeping your back nice and strong, core nice and strong. So holding at the sides, down and up. Sorry about the camera tilt. Pardon folks, we're having technical issues. Difficulties. Issues. And through. Again, a lot of this is all about having fun, especially for a good cause. So through and across. If you need to, drop the bag, just come down and up. You slide down your shins up to the top. Shoulders back, and have a rest. We're going to go on to our overhead push press. So again, using the cans if you need to. So up, pushing up above your head. That's an option. The other option is to do a front squat. So hold them in nice and tight in the middle. But last round, we're going to do the bag. Keeping that core nice and strong. Try breathing in on the way down and out on the way up. And drive nice and strong. And up and through when that's halfway. So drive through those heels. Bag stays up nice and strong. So last 10 seconds. It's the hardest one of the lot. And then we're into our core work. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. And we're into our bag pull-throughs next. I'm going to demonstrate the option. I'm not wussing out on this one, but it is hard. I'm going to demonstrate an option. So come up into your plank, grab that can, put it out to the side, grab that can, and out to the side. Nice and strong through your shoulders and your core. So that's the option. The other one you've got is your taps. And last but not least, for the more intense, pulling that bag nice and through, sliding it along the floor. Unless you've got a floor that's quite delicate, be careful. Through. So last 5 seconds, just grabbing and pulling and resting. Now, good. So we've got our Russian twists coming up next. So, thank you. So Russian twists, again, warming here, or am I just working hard? So, bag, feet up, if you can, cross, keeping nice and strong, feet together, core nice and strong. If you need to, ditch the bag, but keep going. Again, if you need to, bring your feet down. There's so many ways you can do this, making sure your lower back is nice and protected. If you have any pain in your lower back, just stop. Try without weight. Try it with your feet down. So last 10 seconds. So through, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we're resting. Rest, recover, have a drink. Got 2 more to go. Overhead sit-ups, and finally, our weighted glute bridge to finish. Then we've got our last final doozy of an test. So bag on your thighs, cans resting on your pelvis, holding that bag just there and driving through your glutes. If you're finding this too easy, try doing a single leg, up and in, keeping that leg straight, driving through your heel. You can have that top if you want, have it flat if you need. So there, changing side for me, up, did 4 that side, evening it out, 4 on this side, for the last 5 seconds, driving up nice and powerfully. 2, 1, and we're going to do our overhead sit-ups. Finish. I got the order a little bit wrong there, but as long as we get them done, let's get them done. So, lock those cans in, hands above your head, coming up to the ceiling and through. I'll come this way. So hands nice and straight, holding onto there, don't drop it. And all we're going to do is crunch, not all the way up, keeping those arms nice and straight above your head, just using that core, trying to isolate it away from your hip flexors, away from using momentum. Again, if you need to, come down, hands across each other, and up. Find that too easy, but bag too hard. Get those cans, just that little bit of extra weight These are 400 gram cans, that's an extra 0.8 of a kilo. Can make a difference. So 3, 2, 1, rest, and well done. That's it for the sets. But one final exercise just to finish off, just before everyone goes away and enjoys their Monday night. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a plank. And what we're going to do is we're going to go in 3 seconds. So just a front plank. So 3, 2, 1. So elbows underneath those shoulders. We're just going to hold and hold, keeping that core nice and tight. If you need to, come down to your knees. We're going to try and hold, bracing that core, keeping everything nice and tight. Hips nice and low, so you're not up, but you're not arching your back the other way. Nice happy medium. Pretend someone's got a bit of string and they're pulling your belly button up through your lower back. Tense those abs. Got 5 seconds left, so keep holding. It's a short, sharp plank. So 3, 2, 1, and down and in. Have a rest and have a breather. And basically, well done for everyone that's trying this. I'm going to be donating everything I've got here, minus the backpack actually, to the food bank. And then from there, I'd like you also all to have a look at a couple of links that I've been putting up on the Lennox Fitness page and around different places. And that is to try and help a charity that is really important to me, and that's Back On Side. So anything you can spare for them, especially in this tough time, they really do a lot of good work with people's mental health. And thank you for watching, and I'll see you later. See you next time. And thank you for all those who've donated already, by the way. I'll never get this to work.